Hello friends, welcome to the channel Wild and Raw Nature, and our today's video is based on a beautiful animal, Nilgai, and its other names are blue cow, blue bull, etc. So let's start the video. The Nilgai Boselephus tragocamelus, literally meaning blue cow, is the largest antelope of India. This is found across the northern Indian subcontinent. It is the sole member of the genus Boselephus. The Nilgai stands 1 to 1.5 meter at the shoulder. Males weigh 109 to 288 kilograms and the females 100 to 213 kilograms. So they are massive animals. It is a strong, slender-legged antelope. Nilgai have sloping back with a white spot on the throat, deep neck, a short hairline along the neck, and has white spots on the face. And you can see a blue buck herd in a field and a marvelous jump from a deer. While females and juveniles are orange to tawny, adult males have a bluish gray coat, and this is active mainly during the daytime, and they prefer grasses and herbs, but they eat woody plants also in the tropical forests of India. And you can see its scientific classification in the slide. These animals are related to the family Bovidae. And in another slide you can see the natural range of Nilgai. Females become sexually mature by 2 years, while males do not become sexually active until 4 or 5 years old. And their gestation lasts 8 to 9 months, following which a single calf, sometimes twins or even triplets are born. And you can also see the Royal Bengal tiger in search of a Nilgai. They are the topmost predator of Indian forests. As typical of several bovid species, Nilgai calves stay hidden for the first few weeks of their lives. The lifespan of Nilgai is around 10 years. The Nilgai prefers areas with short bushes and scattered trees in scrub forest and grassy plains. And you can also see the big bear walking through the jungle, and a blue buck in a residential area. It is common in agricultural land and rarely found in dense forests. Major populations occur in the Indian and Nepal Terai region. It was thought to be extinct in Bangladesh, but they are still present there. Recent reports indicates towards it. The Nilgai was introduced to Texas in the 1920s to 1930s. As of 2008, the feral population is 37,000. The Nilgai is categorized as least concern on the IUCN Red List. The Nilgai has been associated with Indian culture since the Vedic period. They were hunted in the Mughal era 16th to 19th centuries and are depicted in numerous miniatures. And you can see a Nilgai in a residential area, and blue buck mother is feeding her calf. Nilgai have been considered a pest in several North Indian states as they ravage the crop fields and cause considerable damage to the fields. And you can see the blue buck chased by street dogs in Chambal area, MP. And during the Mughal Emperor Aurangzeb's time in India, the Nilgai was known as another name, Nilghor. The scientific name of the Nilgai is Boselephus tragocamelus, and the Nilgai is the sole member of the genus Boselephus, and that is placed in the family Bovidae. Remains of the Nilgai dating back to the Pleistocene have been discovered from the Kurnool caves in southern India, and evidence suggests that they were hunted by humans during the Mesolithic period, 5,000 to 8,000 years ago. And in a video you can watch the Nilgai herd in the outskirts of a city. Nilgai groups are generally small with 10 or fewer individuals, though groups of 20 to 70 individuals can occur at times. And a blue buck on the road. In India, the Nilgai shares its habitat with the four-horned antelope, chinkara, cheetal, and black buck. And you can see in the video that Nilgai herd is grazing in a forest. And in India, the Bengal tiger and Asiatic lions prey on this species. Leopards also prey on the Nilgai, though they prefer small prey, and some other wild dogs also prey on this species. Other predators include the Indian wolf and the striped hyena. The Nilgai can survive for long periods without water and does not drink regularly even in summer. So they can survive in dry forests also very easily. And the Nilgai occurs sparsely in Nepal and Pakistan. And their gestation lasts up to 8 to 9 months, following which a single calf or twins are born. Even triplets are born at some times. In a 2004 study in the Sariska Tiger Reserve, twins accounted for as high as 80% of the total calf population. And their birth peak from June to October in the Bharatpur National Park and from April to August in the southern Texas. And the calves are precocial. They are able to stand within 40 minutes of birth and forage by the 4th week. And you can see the beautiful herd in the forest. As typical of several bovid species, Nilgai calves are kept in hiding by their mothers for the first few weeks of their lives. Young males would leave their mothers at 10 months to join the bachelor groups. And their average lifespan is near about to 10 years. The Nilgai occurs sparsely in Nepal and Pakistan. The major reasons behind its decimation in these two countries are rampant hunting, deforestation, and habitat degradation in the 20th century. Wild populations also exist in the US states of Alabama, Florida, and Mississippi, and the Mexican state of Tamaulipas, where they have escaped from private exotic ranches. The population around the Texas-Mexico border is estimated to be around 30,000 as of year 2011. The Nilgai is endemic to the Indian subcontinent. Major populations occur in India, Nepal, and Pakistan. It was thought to be extinct in Bangladesh, but recent reports suggest otherwise. The Indian population of Nilgai was estimated at 1 million in 2001. And you can see a blue buck with their calves. In India, the Nilgai is protected under the Schedule 3rd of the Wildlife Protection Act of 1972. And little cubs are following to their mother. And the major protected areas for the Nilgai across India include Gir National Park, Gujarat, Bandhavgarh National Park, and you can see the blue buck in a residential area. And another areas are Bori Wildlife Sanctuary, Kana National Park, Panchmadi Biosphere Reserve, Panna Tiger Reserve, and the Pench Tiger Reserve. And some other are Sanjay National Park, Satpura National Park, Madhya Pradesh, Tadoba Andhari Reserve, Maharashtra. And some other reserves where these animals are found are Kumbhalgarh Wildlife Sanctuary, Sultanpur National Park in Gurgaon, Ranthambore National Park, and Sariska Tiger Reserve, Rajasthan. And the remains of the Nilgai have been excavated in the West Bengal, suggesting that they were domesticated or hunted in eastern India in the Neolithic period and during the Indus Valley Civilization in the Indian subcontinent. There is a reference to the Nilgai in the Atreya Brahmana a Hindu religious text dated 500 to 1000 BC, where one of the Prajapati's progenitor god is said to have assumed the form of a Nilgai. Nilgais are extensively featured in the paintings, dagger hilts, and texts of the Mughal era, 16th to 19th centuries. The population of Nilgai in India are so large that farmers in the states of Bihar, Chhattisgarh, Haryana, MP, Maharashtra, Rajasthan, and UP have pleaded to the government to cull them, and Nilgai herds raid and trample crop fields across these states. So friends, I hope you like this video. If you like it, please like, comment and share, and subscribe to my channel, and see you again in a new video. Namaskar.